a little bit thing I need to add. I have learned how to be an effective member in a team, how to work in a team, not
Yeah.
only individual. Yeah, really, most in Arab countries here we prefer to work alone and to get
Overpaid.
or to be the star of the team. But
Overpaid.
here in Filta, I have learned how to work in a team. Okay, and all of the
Yes.
members, okay, will be succeed in future.
To be a good team player, maybe.
Yeah, to be in a good team, not only work alone. We work.
Absolutely. The essence of teaching.
Yeah,
Sure.
really. Thanks
Okay.
for
Yes.
my brilliant members.
Thank
Well,
you.
teamwork is an important quality because it's something that employers all over the world look for. So, for those of you who worry about grades and things like this, it's not so much the grade that organizations are looking for. It's, as long as you've all passed, that's the most important thing. But what we're looking for is people who can work as part of a team, who are good to work with. Because to be a successful teacher, you have to be good at working as part of a team. I know that's not so much of a thing when you're working online, although it was during the course. But if you're teaching at a school working online, then of course you have to, have good teamwork skills. Face-to-face is even more important. But you want people who are helpful and are nice to work with, who understand that it's not all about me, I. Teaching isn't about that. It's about learning from others and developing yourself, listening to others, watching other teachers, which is something that you get on a CELTA course. And I would encourage people to keep on doing that after the course, because I learned a lot by watching other teachers. I sort of sit there and go, oh, wow, why didn't I think of that? And I've always said this, I've been a CELTA tutor since 1997. So I've had the good fortune to observe teachers from all over the world. And I can't count the times when I watch somebody with much less experience than myself, and I think, oh, why didn't I think of that? My 34 years sometimes mean nothing to me. That's such a smart idea. So developing never stops. So I think that's the big thing. And that's also being willing to listen. That's part of your sort of teamwork spirit. Alrighty, Nesma, you had your hand up there, so I'm going to bounce over to you.
Yes. When you talk about the online and face-to-face CELTA, I can't hold myself. The online CELTA course is a bless because I've kept delaying taking the course because I don't live in Cairo. So I kept delaying. Okay, next year, maybe after a few months. Okay, I will. So I keep delaying until it's the online course. It's a bless. It's a bless. So whoever is willing to take the course, it's such a bless with great tutors again. So there is no less experience that we're going to have in the online CELTA course. No, I don't attend. I didn't attend a face-to-face course, but I am pretty sure that the experience that I have in this course is greater, much greater than I expected. So yeah,
Wonderful.
the online is a bless. It's such a bless. Yeah.
Especially for mothers out there.
Sorry, say it again.
Especially for mothers out there.
Yes,
yes,
being able to work from home.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It is wonderful.
Yes,
Wonderful.
we have many mothers on our course.
Yes.
So, and well, I should say parents. I mean, many of the participants on this course have children at home. We've also had a few visitations. A few little heads have popped up, which is great. So that's the plus and the negative side, things to think about. But I think it is a great boon, especially for mums, because you know where your children are. You don't have to leave the house.
The positive side is higher, I think, because at least when I have a 10-minute break, I'll have a look. Okay, but yeah. So whoever is willing to have the CELTA, I totally give my advice to go to take the online course.
Right. It worked perfectly for you.
It's such an amazing experience. Yes, wonderful.
Excellent. Well, Rasha, I think originally intended to take the course face to face, and you were, at the beginning thinking, "Oh my God, I really didn't want to do it online." How do you feel now after all
No,
this? Sorry
I
to put
think
you on the
that
spot.
really, yes, it was a bliss. It helped me a lot. I have no information at all about how to handle Zoom, how to teach online. I think that this, yes, it was an experience that helped me, that would help me in the future. I think that now I have. By the time I have information about all the things that I can use in Zoom and how can I handle it effectively, and by also anticipating the problems and to know what will waste time to use something which is catching for students like Jamboard, like for example, dice like Wheels of Fortune, which Mr. Mohammed had done with us before by nominating the students who will answer or who will be the leader on the group. Yes, I think that it was a completely different experience.
Wonderful.
And actually, it's like online teaching now is what we call the new normal, right? So with the lockdown starting everywhere, so
yes, the whole world actually is moving to the online teaching.
Yes.
So it's a plus when we have the online course. It's a plus for all of us to get used to all the Zoom features and how to be a very strong teacher with the online teaching. So it's yes.
Honestly speaking, if we compare online teaching or online CELTA to face-to-face CELTA, I'd like to say I've never met a CELTA tutor who cuts corners. So whatever we do on the face-to-face course, we actually do in the it's just the medium of transferring knowledge. But we never cut corners. I've been working with Laura for years, Radwa for years, and other tutors. We never cut corners. So whatever we do here, we actually do there with the privilege of the Cambridge Moodle treasure.
Yes, that helps us a lot.
And also, Mohammed, we also comment on like how you would do it differently in a face-to-face lesson. So this is very important that on an online course we also comment on like physical teaching and how you do things in a real classroom.
Exactly.
So,
and they get to observe real classes, face-to-face classes, and critique them. So you miss nothing. You do CELTA online.
We were absolutely sure about that because I'm telling you, the experience that I have in this course is much greater than I was expecting. So it's
you have the same stress that you can find in
doubled, by the way.
So people actually will be surprised when they start the course. Whatever they were thinking about the experience that I will have in the course, no, it will be much greater. So it's amazing.
Amazing, wonderful.
Can I add something, Ms. Laura?
Yes, of course.
Really, I want to say that I didn't have the chance to teach with Mr. Mohamed Khalaf, but I want to tell him that all his input session, I will not forget it all my life, really. And we missed you in the last part of the course. We missed your input sessions so much. And I think that I want to tell you that all the time I try to imitate you in CCQs and the ICQs, and I think that to know that this teacher has a strong impact, I think by imitating him. So if I imitate you, this means that how influential you are and how strong is your impact.
I don't know how to respond to that. Thank you beyond the words. Thank you very much, Rasha.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much.
So very much.
Okay, Tariq, I'm just going to get you to give us your 3 takeaways before I ask another question.
One thing I think we all must be thankful to our tutors and ourselves, of course, is the framework of our lesson plan. I think that we all have one lesson plan at our schools. We don't have many varieties of lesson plans. But suddenly here we found that we have different frameworks of lesson plans. At first, they seem ambiguous to us. But when we began to apply all of them, we began to see the benefit of all these. We began to feel that we have something like TTT, teaching test, teaching test, and we began to feel how fruitful these were. So in the following years, I think that if I'm going to plan a lesson, I will go back to the framework for productive this plan and this plan and this plan, and I think that it will be very useful to me in the following years.